Welcome back. I'm feeling
guys.
pumped. I don't know about you. I'm excited about this topic.
I have mixed feelings about it, but it's not because I don't like Disney, so I'll just say that first. As you guys read the title, we are going to be discussing Disney Plus. So, we got it. And, you know, we're going to show you, of course, a little bit of functionality and how that works and what, you know, Rob's basically going to break down, like, what it is that, I guess just how it works and what you can expect from it when you originally download it. So we'll go ahead and play that now.
Hey, okay, here we go. I've just opened my Disney Plus app, and it's a bit confusing. I mean, it's kind of all just lumped together. Even I noticed when I was going through the Star Wars section here, we have, you know, you see, we've got movies, and like it's basically the same content, but it's organized differently. I don't know if they're going to be adding more content, and this is just like a preemptive like way of setting that up and for the future. I'm not too familiar on what has been put out for Star Wars, but like you see some of the things here. We've got Lego type movies and things. I haven't viewed any of that yet, but you know, it's there. If you're into that. I have started The Mandalorian, which I'm sure many of you have as well, and you know, we'll talk about that later. We've got National Geographic, again, series, and then break it down into shows and things. I mean, it's not too terribly organized. I haven't really utilized the search function because, you know, Disney has so much content, like I wouldn't even know where to start. In the search here, we have, breaks it down into more categories as well, you know, basically suggestions. Things you'd expect to see from Disney. Disney Nature Collection, that's pretty interesting. And then let's get into this. Disney Channel original movies. I'm sure we remember so many of these. Not too keen on like the Mickey Mouse and all that stuff from back in the day. I mean, that's not really my demographic. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so now we're gonna search something. Let's see what we can find here. Let's see, how about Hook? Do we still have Hook? Hook's still lying around there somewhere in the Disney? Or is that even a Disney thing? I don't know, nothing. Well, we've got suggestions similar. I mean, we could look at Peter Pan. They have the classic Peter Pan. Well, that's good, okay. So that's a function we're used to. Like, if they don't have a certain title available, they will give you comparable suggestions, so that's good. Let's see, Cinderella. I'm curious to see when I click on it if it will take me to, like, I mean, that would be from Out of the Vault, right, the original Cinderella. But it doesn't appear to be formatted that way, but that's actually a good thing. I mean, if I'm looking for Cinderella, I want to find Cinderella. Or other Disney princess movies. Okay, that's pretty neat. And I do see an option to download, and let's see that. I mean, I just added it to a list. I don't know what list I added it to, but I added it to a list. So, alright, we're not going to download at the moment. Let me try to find where I just saved that to, because it did not tell me at all. I mean, that was a plus sign, so like typically, like an app, that would be saving to a playlist, so I do not see... Watch list, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so I don't know if I can further break that down into other lists, but right now all I see is watch list. For now, I mean, it's not too bad. It's moderately organized. It's missing some of the key features that we're used to on, like, the Netflix app, where it has your continued watching, and, well, I mean, pretty cool.
Alright, so right away, I just want to say the one thing that, and it's not because, I guess it is because I'm biased, I guess, you know, because Netflix is like king to me, but the one thing that I hate, and they should have thought about this, I think, because we have all these other platforms, is the way that this looks. Like, this is set up kind of like that. I just feel like it's jumbled. It's like all over the place, and it's not as organized, like you pointed out, as the other platforms are. And I feel like that's going to be a disadvantage. I think they will probably change the interface and make it more organized. But like when you tried to save something with the plus thing, right? You had to go to two different screens to get to that menu just to see what's on that list. I like the more convenient part where it's just there.
Another thing that I did not bring up previously, okay, so I've been watching That's So Raven. That's my jam. Okay?
Oh my god.
And, okay. So as soon as I watch an episode, it takes me back to, I mean, like, you can go to next episode, like it suggests the next episode in a series, but when you go back to the series page, it does not show you which episodes have been played.
What? I didn't know.
And I'm not sure about the functionality of this, but I think it picked up when I stopped an episode and went back, but it did not show that I was already watching it.
See, they don't have a continue watching section, which I think it's a disadvantage.
That is my most used feature of any
because it's like
app.
The whole point of these types of apps, you guys, especially if you're gonna have series and shows, is so that you can come back and watch it later. So if you don't have a continue watching part, then how the HE double hockey sticks are you supposed to just magically, you know, remember? You could be watching a slew of things, which I'm sure we all are. How are you supposed to remember that?
Right.
Know. That seems like it's a no-brainer to add to something like this.
And it seems like not a big deal, but it kinda is.
But it is. No, it really is a big deal. And you know, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, you can't beat the price, $6.99. You know, we all know Apple TV Plus is actually $4.99, so they're cheaper, and so is Hulu. Hulu's basic membership is $5.99. So
I wouldn't recommend that though.
Well, they have I think everything has their advantages, and there are a lot of shows that these what are they called now? I don't know. I was gonna say stations. You know what I mean? These platforms. There are a lot of old shows that they're buying and gonna put on their platform so that we can go, if you don't have it already, you'll want to.
For sure, in my opinion already, it definitely is worth $6.99 just from the sheer amount of content.
Yeah. Well, you hit it the nail on the head. You said in the review there when you were walking through it that, I believe you said it was nostalgic. So.
Oh yeah.
That's a huge component of even why anyone would get this, I would think. You know, besides the little kids, obviously. You know, they want it because it's Disney, and when you're a kid, we all remember watching Disney Channel and all that, so it's fun. And then they'll get to watch all these other things. But as an adult, even a teen, but as an adult, it really is the nostalgia factor.
Girl, they got Sister Act on here.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know half of these things I would find. Like,
yeah.
Oh my, Get a Clue? Oh my god, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
So,
I'm sorry.
You're fine. So you guys, it's not available on every single Android device, so just be wary of that. They will roll out, of course, as it goes, but you know, sometimes when you have updates, it is a little difficult to probably get on there. But as we stated, it is $6.99, and if you love Disney and their brand, and you love, you know, nostalgia and just all that, you know, the stuff that they're coming up with, because everything's gonna be exclusive when it comes out in DVD or whatever, it will be on there. So it does have its benefits, I think, in that realm, because Disney owns a lot of properties. I mean, let's just be really clear. So it's not like you're going to be pining for content, you know? Yeah. So I think overall, it is a really cool app, and I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. Yeah.
We are feeding the beast here. Like you said about the exclusivity of content. I mean, I don't really care for that. I mean, but what can you do? They do own the properties, so there's not really much you can do about it. I mean, if you want to go watch and support indie movies, indie films, be my guest. But if you're in it for nostalgia and things you've already viewed, and you know, the quality,
yeah,
you really can't beat Disney.
Well, wait a minute too. I do want to say, I mean, really quick, there are pros and cons, but one of the things that did happen, I remember when you were watching That's So Raven, the screen started glitching, and it happened more than once.
Oh yeah, some of this has beta written all over it. There's been, I mean, it's been discussed about The Simpsons, the aspect ratio being off.
So there's a lot of stuff that they do have to fix.
Yeah, and I suppose what they've rolled it out early for is just to see, they're testing the waters, and they're gonna use this revenue because so many people have signed up for subscriptions already, and I expect them to put their money where their mouth is. And this thing, is gonna look completely different in a few months'
Soon,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely. So the pros really quick that I just wanted to write down, you guys here. The Disney Plus offering has everything from Star Wars to Bambi, as you saw through the demonstration that Rob did. It's, you know, really great for families with children. So the service did go live on November 12th, but the cons. Disney does have a lot to offer, that's for sure, but it's still just one service, right? So they don't have everything. They have just what they own, and that's not everything. I'm sure you can find, you know, certain things, but like for someone like me who loves horror, right? You're not gonna find blood and guts on Disney. It's not their brand.
Certainly not.
Yeah. So don't go throwing away your other subscriptions. You know, the average family I think is willing to pay about a little over $50 for their subscription. So Disney Plus fits beautifully in that ratio at $6.99. But yeah, so that's Disney Plus, you guys. If you have not gotten it yet, you know, do you want it? You know what I mean? Is it something that you're gonna be really into? Do you not care?
There's no Addams Family, guys. Who owns Addams Family? I was just searching for that.
I don't know. That's an interesting
Definitely
question.
how you spell it, right?
All right, but let us know, you guys, in the comment section. Sound off down below what your thoughts are on Disney Plus. If you've already gotten it, what you think, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel if you are new. And we will catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.